Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing something that honestly I never knew would happen. We are doing a haul of PR. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As many of you know, I have my online beauty consulting service. So if you've ever purchased makeup or held on to makeup and you have no idea how to make it work for you, that is a perfect time to book a consultation with me. It's a one-on-one video chat. I also have gift certificates available, so if you want to offer this service to someone else, it's a really great gift for someone who's a makeup lover or for someone who wants to get into the world of makeup. So to book your appointment, click the link in the description box down below. Okay, so I have some boxes next to me, and as I mentioned, I genuinely did not think this day would ever come. Something happened, I think this year, 2021, maybe the end of 2020, on my YouTube and also Instagram, because I'm at about the same level on both platforms. I don't know what happened. A new leaf was turned, a new chapter was turned here on social media for me, and all of a sudden, brands that I've loved for years discovered me. They just realized that I exist. I am very lucky to be receiving these items in PR. So I did a poll over on Instagram a couple weeks ago asking if you guys wanted to see a haul of only PR, and it was a resounding yes. So here we are. Okay, so the first thing we have here is from Refer. So I've been a long time Refer brush fan. So here they have sent me some new brushes that should be available on the site in a matter of days. And I also have their vanity system, which is their makeup brush storage system. So the first brush here, 31, looks like a sort of stippling foundation brush here. It's at an angle, it's at a bias cut like this, and the bristles are really thick and dense. So I think this is going to be for maybe foundation application or cream bronzer, cream contour, that sort of thing. As usual, the bristles and the brush is so incredibly soft, which is nice. There is the number 32, which I believe is a eyeshadow or could be also for face. This is very similar to 31. It looks like a baby version of 31. So this is 32 here, and this is 31. This could be for eyeshadow, but it could also be for contour if you want to do contouring on your nose, or maybe if you want to pack a little bit of powder under your eyes. But I guess for putting powder under your eyes, it'd be a little bit dense because, again, this is cut at an angle like this, and the bristles are very dense. So I'm excited to find a purpose for this brush here. And then number 30 here is quite different. This is a face brush, and the bristles are very, very soft, and they're very softly packed as well. This is not a dense brush. I would think that this is for maybe a face powder, a loose powder application. Very, very soft. I mean, I think that's what Refer brushes are known for. So the modular vanity system here, it comes in 6 individual boxes. I tore these open, as you can see, but each system comes in an individual box like this. So you have ones like this that are just like a square box, and this is for brushes, tools, I guess. It really is whatever you make of it. They have sort of a designated purpose, but you can feel free to invent something if you want. We also have ones for palettes, so face palettes, eyeshadow palettes, just larger ones. You can just store them individually like that. There's a catch-all, which basically means you can put anything you want. I stacked a bunch of different liquid highlighters in there. I stacked my meteorite pearls. I put some eye patches, just anything that I kind of want to keep close on hand. And then there's a separate one that's a lip and stick component. Lip liners, liquid lipsticks, that sort of thing. But again, you can feel free to mix and match or put different products in different ones. Like you could put mascaras in that if you had a lot, or eyeliners, whatever you wanted. What's great is that they're all magnetized, so you can make them all connect and make like a big block if you wanted to. I, as you can see, have them in two separate parts of my vanity just for reachability. I tend to have certain items on this side and certain items on that side for whatever reason. So you can mix and match these and just create your own vanity. And I love that they're magnetized, so it doesn't matter what you want to do. You can just click them all together. So this should be part of their holiday release. This should be available on the Refer site in the next couple of days. In the next few days, this is going to be rolled out. So they will be available individually, so you could create your own vanity set at home, but they will be complementary to some of the brush sets, which is very exciting because something I wanted to note. You know, when you buy a Refer brush set, it comes in a little case like this. Like the top I lost, but it's like a set like this and the brushes come inside. I've been keeping these to store makeup brushes. So 2 of the original boxes that it used to come in, 2 of them equals storage-wise 1 of the new vanity sets. So 1 of the modular brush and tools square here, it has a lot of eyeshadow brushes and some tweezers here. 1 of these was 2 of this. So you're getting a lot more space and storage, which is really nice. Okay, so next up is a shirt that I'm wearing. So a lot of you have been commenting on this for the past few weeks because it's a super cozy and also a very flattering color. So this sweatshirt here is from Brunette the Label, and it's a collaboration with Benefit Cosmetics. So this is the Self Love Club Big Sister crew neck sweatshirt. And as I mentioned, it's a collaboration with Benefit Cosmetics. The color here is very Benefit. Like Benefit Cosmetics is known for that really bubblegum girly pink. And this is the 1976 pink from Benefit Cosmetics. It's a signature color. So with this limited edition collab, when you buy the sweatshirt from Brunette the Label, you also get some brow products from Benefit Cosmetics. So you get the Gimme Brow Plus and the 24-hour Brow Setter. Both of those are brow products that I have in my collection and I love. Now, this sweatshirt is super cozy. Like the inside is super soft, and I'm wearing a small, which I don't usually wear, but this is definitely meant to be a bit oversized, a bit baggy. It's not going to be very form-fitting. Getting cooler, it's getting cozier, so it's nice to be bundled up with a nice cozy sweatshirt. And I cannot underestimate how flattering this color is. I mean, you can see it's such a pretty pink. It just kind of livens your skin. And I've been getting so many comments asking me where this sweatshirt is from. So it's from Brunette the Label and Benefit Cosmetics, and a portion of the Self Love Club Big Sister crew neck sweatshirt. It's quite a mouthful. A portion of the proceeds go to the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation to support and uplift women who have been affected by cancer. The washing instructions are super straightforward. Machine wash with cold water. Don't bleach it and don't put it in the dryer. Just put it on a drying rack or lay it flat to dry just to keep the shape and also just to make it stay vibrant and really pretty. So thanks to Brunette the Label. So Brunette the Label is a brand that does lots of size inclusive products, which is great. And they also do very cozy, comfortable, almost like athleisure, but chic. Like the athleisure that looks elevated, not too casual, if you know what I mean. And I really appreciate that they're very size inclusive. Anyone can shop there. And so I'm happy with this. I love how bright and colorful it is. Now moving on to this beautiful tiger here, we have the Chantecaille Fall Collection. Now I did purchase part of this fall collection already, but I'm very happy to receive the rest of it here. So the note says, "Dear Allison, fall into the season with our newest collection, including the new luminescent eye shades in Tiger and Leopard, created to support the Sunjan Life's conservation work. Pair it with our best-selling lip cheeks featuring 2 new shades." And yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. So I've received PR from Chantecaille before, but I have never seen it this extra. I have never seen packaging so extra. There's no other word for it here. It's just very over the top. I like that we have the tiger on the outside and then the leopard on the inside, and of course all of these beautiful colors here. The dark green background and then the very colorful lip cheeks is a very nice contrast. So on top, they sent me one of the eye kajals. This is a liner, and this is the shade Black. I have a couple of the Chantecaille eyeliners, and Black is the only one that I don't have. I have a lot of like the espresso, earthy colors, purples, things like that, but I didn't get one of the black ones. So this is a super creamy eyeliner here. You really don't have to put much pressure at all for it to get lots of payoff, which is nice. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of the luminescent eye shades. I have practically every single color, and I'm very happy to see some new shades added. So Tiger is the one that's like an emerald green. It's a really nice, a little bit more of a flashy color. But then Leopard is more of a bronze, definitely more of a neutral everyday color. On top, we have the beautiful golden bronze packaging and this beautiful little leopard who looks very coy, definitely a wild and dangerous animal, but looks very adorable. The packaging looks so lovely. I want to do a swatch, but I also want to just like admire this for one more moment here because it does look so pretty. So here are swatches of Leopard and Tiger. Tiger almost has like an iridescent green/blue shift, and Leopard is definitely your everyday one and done. I mean, they're technically both one and done, but Leopard is more natural. So these are great if you apply them dry, but if you wet your brush with like some setting spray, some rose water, it intensifies the shadow and just makes it more intense and just pops a lot more. I am noticing a difference in the texture. I would say that Tiger looks and feels maybe just like a tad drier, and Leopard feels and looks a little bit smoother and more buttery. I will definitely play with both of these colors. I had Tiger previously, but I will definitely play with Leopard on my channel and maybe do some comparisons with colors that are close to it. Okay, now let's dive into the lip cheeks. So this is a super glossy, buttery, very comfortable lipstick formula. I would say that the lip cheeks are more on the sheer side. It's not a super opaque color. There are some darker shades to choose from, but it's not a liquid lipstick by any means. It's definitely very comfortable and very easy to reapply. So the packaging here is gorgeous. I love the bottom gold bronzy cap and then the top colorful one here. And even though these are more on the sheer side, there's something in the formula that does stain your lips a little bit. So even though the glossy finish does dissipate, you are left with color. Then the royal blue cap here is a shade called Ja Rule, which makes me think of the rapper that had all those songs with J-Lo in the early 2000s, but this is a different Ja Rule. Now we have Lantana with the gorgeous burnt orange cap. This is definitely a festive fall color here. Then we have Damask, which has a beautiful regal royal purple cap here. Last but not least, we have Red Juniper with our slightly flashy raspberry cap here. Shade here is Honeysuckle, which is a great everyday nude. I would say it's like maybe a little bit more neutral, cool leaning, but it's a gorgeous nude. Ja Rule is a cool rosy pink that has like a hint of mauve or berry. It's a gorgeous color for a fall season. Now we have Lantana. This is a peachy nude that's more of your lip but better, that hits a little bit of peachy and a little bit of brown as well. It's more neutral. Then we have Damask. Think berry, think of a cherry lip stain, that sort of color. So Red Juniper is a nice classic berry red with maybe a hint of more blue undertone. And as you can see, you do get darker colors too. The darker colors will leave a bit more of a stain than the more neutral, nudie colors, of course. And like I said, these will all stain your lips a little bit. All right, moving on to something from Paula's Choice. And the exciting part about this is that everything in this kit here I have purchased and repurchased on my own, so they're just replenishing my stock. Okay, so in this kit here, we have their 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Now this is a cult classic for a reason. So this I wear, I think every other night, maybe every third night now. It isn't something that I use every day, and I prefer to use it in the evening over in the morning. And it's a toner that exfoliates at the same time, but you might be wondering, is this too harsh? And what's interesting is that inside the box here, they have some truth and myth about different skincare ingredients here. So let me read these off to you. So myth, scrubs are effective exfoliants. Truth, scrubs buff the very first surface of the skin, but they can't remove buildup of layers of dead skin cells the way that a leave-on chemical exfoliant can. So for serious glow, anti-aging, go for an AHA or a BHA instead. So that would be, in this case, the 2% liquid BHA. A lot of people think that the proper way to exfoliate is with like actual scrubbing, like a walnut scrub or an apricot scrub. Those actually can cause a lot of capillary damage, like the redness around your face, those little red veins. Those can be caused and aggravated by scrubbing your face manually. This type of exfoliant is so much better. It's more effective and actually more gentle, which I know sounds very counterintuitive. The thought of a chemical exfoliant, leaving it on your skin, sounds much more harsh, but it's actually much more gentle. So I've gone through, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these, and I'm very happy to get a backup here. And another item they sent to me is their vitamin C booster. So this is the C15 Super Booster, 15% vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid. This is another item that I've gone through multiples of, and I'm happy to get a backup because I literally just finished one a couple days ago. So the myth and truth about vitamin C here. So the myth is that vitamin C is not compatible with other actives. Truth, modern day vitamin C is stabilized in a way that alleviates the risk of inactive other ingredients. In fact, studies have shown that vitamin C can boost the benefits of other actives like niacinamide, retinol, AHA, and BHA. The C15 Super Booster is easily layered with or mixed into other serums and moisturizers to help brighten uneven skin tone and visibly improve signs of aging. So this is great for anti-aging if you're prone to hyperpigmentation, or if you're worried about that, vitamin C is great. This combination in general is what helps my skin look very radiant, very clear, very even. So again, thanks to Paula's Choice for sending me some backups. Now, moving on to something from BareMinerals. They have a new skincare collection here that they shared with me. This is their new Ageless Phytoretinol collection here. It is 100% clean vegan skincare that's full of carefully chosen naturals and free of unnecessary additives. There is the Ageless 10% Phytoretinol Night Concentrate. That's a fast-absorbing lotion that's clinically shown to dramatically reduce the look of appearance, wrinkles, fine lines, and visibly just improve the skin texture. So what's interesting is for this entire phytoretinol collection, they claim that you can see results in 1 week. There's also the phytoretinol face cream. That's a rich face cream that's also supposed to dramatically diminish the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, uneven texture. And like I said, everything here claims that you're going to see results in 1 week. Now, one product here that I am the most interested in is actually the neck cream. I've never really used a neck cream before, and this could be interesting. So this is the Nourishing Neck Cream that again is going to reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and also crepiness. I would personally take this down into my décolleté and bring it all the way down here possibly. So this is the one that I'm going to try next. And lastly here, there's also a retinol eye cream, so specifically for this area. So if you're like me, you may be prone to some sunspots or beauty marks, whatever you want to call them, around your eyes. So I'm interested to see what the eye cream will do to this under eye area. What's interesting about this collection here is that they used plant-based retinol alternatives. So this says here that this clean vegan collection was created to help everyone look as ageless as they feel without the unwanted side effects of retinol that can be caused. I can attest that some retinols are very harsh on the skin. So the difference is their key ingredient. It's a sustainably sourced from the Picao Petro plant. It's a phytoretinol that is a potent botanical extract that's proven to deliver the same skin transforming results as retinol without irritation. That is a pretty big claim, and I'm interested to test this out. It also says that each product is formulated with hyaluronic acid to replenish the moisture instantly and throughout the day. So when it comes to skincare, I do test new products out, but it's difficult to test out everything all at once. So I will be reviewing this, but slowly but surely, because you want to make sure that you see results and you want to make sure you test it out for several weeks without changing anything else. So I will be talking about this more in the future, but give me some time. All right, our last package here is from Laura Mercier, and I'm really excited to show this to you because not only is it makeup, but it's also coffee. Clearly, these people know me very well. So inside the box here, I have my tiny little coffee percolator here that says Laura Mercier. I'm not exactly certain how to use this. I believe the coffee goes up here and the water goes down here, and then it boils and then I pour it out. I haven't tested this out yet. They also sent me actual coffee to use in the coffee pot here. This is the coffee. This is Laura Mercier brand coffee. I don't think it's their own brand of coffee. I think it's sourced from somewhere else. They also sent me some green tea, but I'm not a huge fan of tea, so I'm gonna keep my coffee. So they sent me this beautiful candle here. It isn't scented. It says Laura Mercier, Paris, New York, find your light. So this is 10 ounces, so it's a pretty significant candle, and it feels like maybe some sort of porcelain on the outside, and the inside here is just a white candle. Again, there's no real scent to it, so find your light. How lovely. And then they also sent me a very extra matchbook here. It looks like it has like astrology symbols on the front, and it has that same sort of light pink, millennial pink color here. I will definitely find some room in the back of my shelf here to put this Laura Mercier candle, unlit, of course. It's very unsafe to light a candle and put it in a bookcase. Just some general fire safety rules there, but it's very pretty. I like the gold on the light pink and white here. And then the actual makeup that they sent me, because they didn't just send me beautiful little gifts, they actually sent me makeup here. They sent me the Light Catcher Translucent Setting Powder. This I am so excited to try because we are all familiar with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, but this is like a translucent setting highlighter in a way. They sent me Celestial Light, which has this silver gray cap here. Then we also have Honey Star, which has the golden cap here. And then lastly, Cosmic Rose, which has that beautiful rose gold finish. So when you have all three, you get this beautiful color variation here. So if you like to collect makeup, if you're a makeup fanatic, I think you will definitely enjoy how extra this packaging is. So this is described as the first light creating setting powder with 24-hour pore blurring, skin smoothing, and no photo flashback. So I'm gonna go ahead and try a swatch here of Celestial Light. Okay, so I just went ahead and swatched all three on the back of my hand here so we could do a comparison. So the first one here, Celestial Light, is very cool. It looks, I don't want to say silver, but just definitely more cool and more fair. It has a lot more white to it. Then we have Honey Star, which looks like a beautiful, slightly golden color here. And then the last one, Cosmic Rose, gives me like a bronzy color, like a beautiful, slightly rose gold bronze shade. These are so beautiful. And I did a swatch with my finger here, and they're also finely milled. It's really light. So it's a translucent setting powder, but I don't think I would do my whole face with it because, as you can see, it's definitely going to give you lots of glow. I would think that this is a super finely milled, extremely natural highlighter. If you want that lit from within glow that's very translucent and very natural, I think these are going to be amazing. I will definitely be playing with these in the very near future because they look so beautiful. And at first I thought this was going to be just like a setting powder, but if you do that, you're going to look very, very luminous and glowy, which you might want, but just, you know, you should note the difference. This is not the regular Laura Mercier setting powder. Okay, so this is it for my first official PR haul. I am just as shocked as you are. I had no idea that this day would come. It really is like all of a sudden, all the brands just realized that I exist and they all just want to send me some items every now and then, which is always really nice and always very kind and very appreciated. So let me know what you think. Do you like beauty hauls? I know a lot of you really enjoy hauls. Do you like designated PR hauls? Yes or no? Sound off in the comments below. If you're new to my channel or if you've been watching me for some time but just haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Like, comment, subscribe. Those are all great ways to support me on my channel. So on that note, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.